Memorial Day weekend kicks off the summer for many people, which means more swimming. But safety is always a first priority, and KSLA's Payton Manuel spoke with experts and brings us swimming safety tips for the summer.
It's that time of the year again, which means more pool noodles and more floaties. Just a couple of easy ways you can make sure your kids are more prepared to be in the water.
The most important thing to remember is that drowning is the leading cause of death in children age 4 and under. But the awesome news is it's almost always preventable with just a few simple safety tips.
One of those safety tips is always making sure you have a water watcher. This is a designated person who is not distracted by being on their phone or having a conversation to make sure they're always keeping an eye on children near or in the water.
The biggest thing is to remember there has to be someone who's designated as that water watcher, and that can alternate. But if you are going to be supervising directly, because seconds count, so someone can drown in seconds. You can lose sight of that individual.
It's important to note that a water watcher is not only useful for children, but for adults too, because drowning can happen to anyone. The average adult can hold their breath for around 30 seconds. For children, it's even shorter. Drowning only takes a couple of seconds, but if someone is submerged underwater for about 1 to 3 minutes, they become unconscious. Anything more results in brain damage and death by drowning.
And we always want to make sure that kids are swimming horizontal, adults are swimming horizontal. If you're in a vertical position, then that's a drowning position.
Virginia Bullock, owner of Jump Swim, says if you see someone drowning, it's actually best to wait.
And so in regards to drowning, you never want to go in after somebody, but if you have an object that's going to float that you can throw out to them and pull them back, or that they can grab a hold of, that's what you want to do. Because if you get into the water and somebody's drowning, especially an adult, trying to save an adult, that adult can pull them under.
Jump Swim offers swim classes all year long for kids as young as 3 months old. Their oldest swimmer was 80.
It is never too late to learn how to swim because you never know when you're going to be in that situation.
It's never too late because in the water, seconds count. In Shreveport, Payton Manuel, KSLA, News 12.